Hello and welcome to Sports Excellence on Eurosport, examining peak performance at the very highest level of sporting competition. We're in Qatar on the Arabian Gulf, venue for the 2022 FIFA World Cup and where the world's top show jumpers have gathered for the final of the Global Champions Tour. So welcome to Doha, and here's what's coming up on the show. We'll be with the winners of the 2013 Horse Innovation Award to hear about the latest equestrian technology. As always, we'll bring you some unusual and surprising sporting statistics. And we'll be on board with one of European show jumping's rising stars for a sensational ride. In this series, we've already seen what it takes to prepare the perfect playing surface for top-level footballers and for professional tennis players. But when it comes to ensuring peak performance from the world's best equine athletes, what makes a good or a bad surface? Or is there even such a thing? Here's our expert to explain.
Many times you would see the riders walk the course here and they will go around, and do like this. It's a little bit hard today, right? Oh, I'm sorry. No way, you can't test what the horse feels. You need to mimic a real horse. We had a load here that was around 1,600 kilos, and that is quite normal on a surface, on a competition surface. A horse weighing 600 kilo will load the surface with 2-3 times its body weight when it comes down. What we're looking at is the elasticity in the springiness in the surface. So if the surface is able to give some energy back to the horse. I'm not trying to measure whether the surface is good or bad, because good or bad is something personal. What we try to do is we're saying in a scale 1 to 5, this is a 3.8 surface. Whether you think that is good or bad, or the organizer or the manufacturers think that's good or bad, that's their opinion. I'm just trying to characterize it. We need to understand that jumping is like Formula 1. It's a balance. Increasing speed also increases load and risk of injury. We can actually create a surface that, to a certain extent, combines good performance with safety. And that is the ultimate goal, of course. And that is what we need to do to have a sport where we really minimize risk of injury to these expensive horses.
Seeing them like this, it's not difficult to understand why so many legends and mysteries have built up over the years about these beautiful, gentle creatures. Here at Al Shakab, there are over 350 of them, and that is just the first of this month's statistics. Frankel is the world's most valuable horse. He's worth around 150 million euros, the same as Gareth Bale and Neymar's transfer fees put together. There are an estimated 60 million horses in the world, the same as the population of Italy. The world record for the horse high jump is 2 meters 47. That's higher than the human equivalent held by Cuban Javier Sotomayor at 2 meters 45. The longest recorded trek on a horse is 16,000 kilometers. That's the same as the distance between Rome and Sydney. The world record long jump for a horse is 8 meters 40. That's about the length of 2 SUVs. The average weight of a horse is about 700 kilograms, the same as the minimum weight of a Formula One car. Here at the incredible Al Shakab facility in Doha live some of the world's most beautiful Arabian purebreds. Now, these horses have won awards not just for their looks, but also for their performances in competition. And it's that synchronicity between horse and rider that we're examining in this month's Technology. Hey. That's right.
We have a big difference on the cheek piece at the head of the horse. It's the main problem situation to have the noseband. The cheek piece of the noseband is mostly in the wrong position. So that means when you have a bridle or the noseband to fix, the cheek piece disturbs. But this is maybe to compare with fitting a sunglasses, what it's too tiny. It's a little detail and it doesn't make really pressure, but it disturbs a lot. This is the same sensation what the horse has when the noseband is on the wrong position. So we find an easy way, I guess. We just open the noseband in that way and have the possibility now to fix the cheek piece at the noseband in that position where the cheek piece of the bone of the horse head is the need for it. The second innovation, and that's the thing what is the more effect while riding, to be honest, is the fixing of the bit inside of the leather of the bridle. That means when a horse chews, we get always an impulse on the neck on the horse. We don't want this, but it happens. This little thing is that we put an elastic stripe in it, so the fixing of the bit is just 5 millimeters elastic movement. So while chewing, we don't have any influence on the pole part of the horse. It is just happens inside the bridle. So for the horse, it's much more comfortable, and you only have the horizontal movement of the rider's hand, but you have no vertical movement inside the bit or in the cheek piece or in the pole of the horse. We know now that it helps a lot in the whole behavior and the rideability of the horses.
It's hard to appreciate the grace and athleticism of the horses or the skill and the bravery of these riders. With a combined weight of nearly 3/4 of a ton, they negotiate fences of up to 1,65 meters. And now, thanks to Sports Excellence Sensation, we can experience what that feels like.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Tom Vernon, j'ai 18 ans, je fais du CSO et venez avec moi, je vais vous montrer ma discipline.
Well, that's all we've got time for on this edition of the show. I hope you've enjoyed our look behind the scenes at sports excellence in the world of equestrianism. Next time, we're swapping horse jumping for ski jumping and the importance of a good steed for a need for speed. But for now, it's time to bid farewell to Qatar and farewell to the incredible Al Shakab Centre here in Doha. Next time, we'll be going to the FIS Ski Jumping World Cup. See you there. Bye.